Botany Bay Beach. This hidden gem is a popular spot for fossil hunting, rock pooling, and swimming, holding a Blue Flag award for water quality. There are no permanent shops on the sand, but a seasonal beach kiosk operates at the main entrance ramp, offering cold drinks, ice cream, and light snacks ranging from £2 to £5. For a proper sit-down meal or a drink with a panoramic sea view, walk just 2 minutes up the cliff steps to the Botany Bay Hotel located at Marine Drive. Their restaurant serves classic British dishes, with lunch mains averaging £14 to £22 and a traditional Sunday roast priced around £18.50. If you prefer a casual pub garden vibe, walk 10 minutes inland to the Red Lion on High Street in nearby St. Peter's, where traditional pub pies and burgers cost between £11 and £16. Botany Bay is easily accessible, located just a 9-minute drive from Margate town centre. Margate Beach. Looking for the perfect coastal escape? Margate Main Sands is a historic sandy beach located in Margate, Kent, on the southeast coast of England. It features a classic tidal pool and is entirely free to visit year-round. Right on the seafront, you can visit the iconic Turner Contemporary Art Gallery situated on the Rendezvous pier. It offers world-class modern art exhibitions and admission is completely free. Just a 5-minute walk away is Dreamland Margate on Marine Terrace, a vintage amusement park where individual ride tickets start at £2.50 per child. For a great breakfast or brunch, head over to Forts Café located at 8 Cliff Terrace in the Cliftonville area. A standard breakfast or brunch meal here typically ranges between £10 and £20 per person. If you want traditional seaside food, check out Peter's Fish Factory Margate, which is directly opposite the harbour at 12 The Parade. You can grab a freshly cooked, light bite, cod and chips box here for an exact price of £5.95. Margate is easily accessible, sitting just 90 minutes from London's St Pancras via the Southeastern high-speed rail line. Return train tickets from London to Margate range from £24 to £82, depending entirely on how far in advance you book, what time of day you travel, and which London station you choose. Off-peak day return, best for flexible day trippers, price £34 to £44 total return. Details, bought on the day or in advance. Valid on any train outside morning rush hours, usually after 9:30 a.m. Monday to Friday, and all day on weekends. National Express is the sole operator of the direct intercity coach service from London to Margate. This service runs under the Route 022 line. It is significantly cheaper than the train, though the journey takes longer, averaging around 3 hours and 5 minutes. Where to board in London? The primary boarding point is the London Victoria coach station, located in the main departures hall on Buckingham Palace Road. Other London pickup points. The coach also stops briefly to collect passengers in southeast London, including Elephant and Castle, New Kent Road, Stop K, and Lewisham, Loampit Vale, Stop E. Where to get off in Margate? The coach drops you off directly at Margate Marine Terrace, Stop A, which sits right in front of Margate Main Sands Beach. Advanced single tickets. Prices start as low as £6 to £8 one way. Average standard single fares. Booking closer to the travel date typically costs between £11 and £14 one way. On the day single fares, if you purchase a ticket at the station window on the day of travel, it averages around £27. Total return cost range. A flexible, fully booked advance return ticket averages £12 to £22 total. The direct Route 022 line runs 5 times a day from London Victoria. The standard timetable departures from the London Victoria coach station are exactly 7:30 departure arrives at Margate Marine Terrace at 10:25. 11 o'clock departure arrives at Margate Marine Terrace at 14:15. 14:30 departure arrives at Margate Marine Terrace at 17:45. 1800 departure arrives at Margate Marine Terrace at 21:15. Westbrook Bay Beach. Skip the crowds at Margate Main Sands and head to Westbrook Bay, a free sandy beach located at 12 Royal Esplanade in Margate, Kent. Westbrook Bay is a tranquil, award-winning sandy beach just west of Margate town centre. Featuring a wide promenade, pastel-coloured beach huts, and gentle, shallow waters, it offers a quieter, family-friendly alternative to the bustling Margate Main Sands. Key features and facilities: activities, ideal for swimming, rock pooling at low tide, and water skiing in the designated water ski zone. This beach is developing fast and planning permission has been granted for Tracy Emin to restore Westbrook Lodger building. The project will include the refurbishment of the existing public toilets and reinstatement of the towers. A wind shelter and seating are on the roof, and the creation of first-floor terrace to front of the building with recessed terrace below. A defibrillator has also been incorporated, and designers say a clock on the building may be considered at a later stage following suggestions at a public consultation in June. Sports and leisure: play 18 holes of mini golf right on the promenade at Strokes Adventure Golf for an exact price of £8 per adult. There are also tennis and bowling facilities nearby located at 18 Westcliff Gardens, Westbrook, Margate CT95DS. The price of a court costs £3 per 30 minutes for standard pay and play booking, or £40 annually for a household pass that covers court usage across local Thanet district sites. Bookings reservations can be made online through Thanet Park Tennis link included in the video description. Food and drinks: afterward, grab a £14 award-winning breakfast inside a vintage double-decker bus at the Bus Café on Royal Crescent Promenade. For a budget alternative, Westbrook Cafe at 107 Canterbury Road offers full traditional breakfast starting at £5.95. The beach has free cliffside street parking and sits a 10-minute walk from Margate Station. Take a look at their food and menu on Instagram link included in the video description. Amenities include seasonal lifeguards, deck chair and beach chalet rentals, disabled access, and cafes. Joss Bay Beach. Looking for the absolute best surfing beach near Margate? Joss Bay is a beautiful 200-metre sandy bay located on Joss Gap Road in Broadstairs, Kent. It holds a prestigious Blue Flag Award for cleanliness. Rent a board or book a lesson at the beachfront Joss Bay Surf School. Afterward, grab a quick bacon roll or fresh barista coffee for under £5 at the seasonal Joss Bay Cafe kiosk located right at the edge of the sand. For a full family meal, walk 10 minutes up the cliff to the Captain Digby pub, where main dishes average £12 to £22. Broadstairs Viking Bay. Experience the quintessential charm of Broadstairs in Kent, a town famous for its historic timber-framed buildings, rich Charles Dickens heritage, and a relaxed, nostalgic British seaside ambience. At the heart of the town sits Viking Bay, a spectacular horseshoe-shaped sandy beach located on Victoria Parade. It features a classic boardwalk, changing huts, and a cliffside elevator. Entry is completely free. For an incredible sweet treat, visit the legendary Morelli's Gelato at 14 Victoria Parade, an iconic 1950s parlour where a famous multi-scoop sundae costs exactly £8.50. Dine directly over the water at Jetty Broadstairs, a unique bar and bistro located at the Pierhead kiosk on Broadstairs Jetty. Enjoy panoramic views of Viking Bay while sampling fresh seafood, burgers, or cocktails, with typical meal prices ranging between £20 and £60 per person. Looking for a dramatic, secluded beach near Margate? Kingsgate Bay is a 150-metre sandy cove located on Kingsgate Bay Road in Broadstairs, Isle of Thanet, Kent. It is completely free to visit. This beach is world famous for its massive white chalk cliff arches and sea caves, which are considered the best in the UK. There are no facilities directly on the sand, making it incredibly raw and quiet. For a great meal with a cliffside view looking right down over the bay, walk 2 minutes up the path to the Captain Digby Family Pub on Whiteness Road, where main dinner courses average between £12 and £22. Kingsgate Bay is an easy 8-minute drive from Margate. Note that there is no dedicated car park here, so visitors must use paid parking at nearby Joss Bay. Ramsgate Harbour. Explore Ramsgate Royal Harbour on Military Road in Kent, the UK's only royal port. Dine inside the waterfront arches at Little Ships Restaurant on Harbour Parade, where main courses average £15 to £28. The marina features paid street parking and sits a 15-minute walk from Ramsgate Station.